What up, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We back. We are back, guys, for hump day. Make no mistake about it, it's Wednesday, April 22nd, believe it or not. Where's the week gone, chat? Well, it's gone to the wind of a lot of chop and then some crazy moves. So we are back in the house. You gotta love it. Optimize Odyssey, Mac Jones, App Trader 1, Midwest Trader, good morning. What up, what up, what up? We back. Like we never left, chat. You already know. Man, oh man. Well, G golly willigers. It's Wednesday, chat. Make no mistake about that, comrade. Oh man. Cray with Lil Ray Ray, guys. We are gonna try to make a little monies. Carrie R26. She's saying that she hasn't been here in a while and she thinks she misses us. So hey, Carrie, welcome back. Don't stay away too long next time. Oh man. Well, we know that we've had some crazy volatility, guys, in this market. You know, so hey, what is today gonna bring? That's the question that we're all waiting to see. We're all waiting to find out. Right? So that weekly candle, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. When you're right, you're right. So we're gonna map out yesterday's daily candle low and high as always, chat. We're gonna get the party started. Why not? Let's get this party started. So you got yesterday's daily candles high, chat, sitting at 26,901.75. So we're gonna go ahead and map that out. You got the low sitting at of yesterday's daily candle, 26,551.75. So we're gonna go ahead and map it out here, chat, and then we'll go from there, right? Try to get a bias or somewhat of a bias, kind of going into this setup, session, guys. You got to have low expectations. Let the market kind of do its thing, and you try to join the momentum wherever that's going to be. So 901.75 was the high. You got the low sitting at 551.75. So we'll just map that out so we have it on the chart. 551.75. All right, so that's your daily candle high and low for yesterday, chat. Now, I hate to say this, but we are still within yesterday's daily candle range. You guys rock out with DMONEY. You know how I kind of feel about that. A lot of times when that happens, you get some chop. You're in for a choppy session. So doesn't mean that has to happen, but we're gonna find out. Make no mistake about it. Right. So the high of the current daily candle, chat, was 26,900.50, and now we're getting some kind of pullback. So if you look at the 15-minute chart, you can kind of see, right? So it looks like we tapped that daily candle range from yesterday around 8 o'clock. right, a little bit after 8 o'clock, guys, right, and then got pretty close to it, and then we had a pullback. So currently we're sitting back down here by these lows that were put in 6 a.m. Same thing, 7 a.m., 7:30, right? Now we're kind of sitting here again. So the last time we were down here, guys, we actually had a bounce right back the opposite direction. This was a range kind of setup here, right? So the last time we were down here at these lows, we had a bounce right back up towards 900. Gotta love it. So that's a little interesting here, chat, because that could be this area that we're kind of sitting in now. Could be kind of like you're looking at a possible bounce here, right? If this support area is gonna hold. Two ships, yeah, I know. Yep. So I saw the news about the ships as well. Yep. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. We'll give it a minute or two. We're going to drop a poll in the chat. We're going to see how you guys are feeling out there. We need to get a consensus of the chat because, hey, we know that it's been cray with Lil Ray Ray, guys. Curious to see how you guys are feeling out there today with this market. All-time high hit on the way to age of lows. Possibly. We're gonna find out. Don't you worry. All right, so if you missed the news yesterday, guys, so it seems like there was some confusion. So I'll say it a couple times today. We'll say it now, and we'll say it once we ramp up in viewership here. Look at the crazy pop here. This is what I was kind of saying, guys, right? This was a bounce area the last time we were here, chat. Look at that. Look at that pop. 50-point pop. Gotta love it. It's starting. It's happening again, chat. These crazy moves that we kind of saw yesterday as well. And then right back down, right? So here's the kind of like retracement. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. No news, just jumping all over. Yep, that's what's been happening. There's your bazooka candle to start the morning off, chat, to the upside, right? I mean, there's your bazooka. If you were on the stream yesterday, we saw quite a few bazooka candles, guys, during the stream, so you gotta love it. It was oil. Well, today's the 22nd. We got crude oil inventories coming up at 10:30, chat. There's no red folder that's scheduled, but to be honest, that doesn't mean much in a market like this because you've been getting these random candles that have been going cray with Lil Ray Ray. So, all right. So if you guys missed the news yesterday, chat, we're gonna cover it. Seems like there was some confusion on it, so I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, here, guys, with what's going on. So Let's get into this. All right, so what you have here, guys. So yeah, you got Jerome. You got to ask Jerome here, so you can call in. And so now the rules for this right now, guys, is that we're not doing live calls. You're gonna call in and you're gonna leave a voicemail. So what's gonna happen is those calls are gonna be streamed, because we don't we gotta kind of fill this out. We can't just start taking live calls. And then it's all crazy willy-nilly crate with Ray Ray chat. So you can call into the number 865-234-2255. Leave a voicemail, chat. Those voicemails are gonna be screened, and then we're gonna obviously the team is gonna pick some of the funnier ones and etc. right, and then they'll go through. And then we'll cover some of those live on the stream. So that's what's gonna happen, guys. At some point, maybe we'll do some of the lives, right? But we got to kind of fill this out first, because we know some people are gonna be crate with Lil Ray Ray chat. So so I just want to kind of clear that up. Leave a voicemail, guys. So if you're calling the number, leave a voicemail with your question for Jerome, and we're gonna pick some of the funnier ones and etc. to answer and live on stream. So just a heads up on that. 865-234-2255. Ask Jerome. Probably not gonna end well, guys. Wasn't my idea, to be honest. This was the marketing team, and PW is very passionate about this for some reason. So somehow he wants to give Jerome more shine. So you gotta love it. Live calls will be a disaster. Yeah, so just making sure that everybody knows to leave a voicemail, guys. Right? So if you're calling in and you want your question to be answered, leave a voicemail, and we'll start kind of going through those questions for Rome. It's crazy, man. I was talking to my mom yesterday, chat, after the stream, and I was telling her about this situation, and she thought it was funny, chat. So hey, I don't know whose side she's on either. So apparently she's on Jerome's side. She's excited to hear the questions and answers, the responses. Did your mom get along with Jerome? Hey, I don't think Jerome gets along with anybody, chat. The only person I think he gets along with, low key, is PW, chat. I'm trying to put my hand on why. So I'm not sure why he gets along with PW, but apparently the guy gets along with PW, chat. Go figure. So we're getting ready for the poll here. Don't you worry, chat. It's coming to a chat near you. About to drop that right now. Here to see how you guys are feeling out there. So we'll get the poll. We just dropped the poll in the chat. Feel free to dive into it, guys. We're gonna get the party started. Don't you worry. So right away, we got we got some bulls in the chat here, pretty aggressively, kind of starting out. You gotta love that. Over 42% feel like we're gonna go up at market open so far. So we'll keep an eye on it, guys. We'll let the poll start to crack-a-lack, and then we'll check back on it. Don't you worry. So if you look at the higher time frame, chat, I mean, look at it. Just take a look at it. Somebody take a look at it, guys. So this is the range we're in. We're in yesterday's daily candle range. We know that we've had rejections multiple times from these areas, right? Basically, the 900 level had a rejection yesterday at 7 o'clock. Got back down to 560. Today, we just tapped that 900 area again. So we're going to sell back down to 500 area, right? We're going to find out. So I would say if we lose 26,812, guys, this is the 1 hour chart. If we lose that 26,812 with momentum, then, you know, yeah, I mean, you got to look out to the downside, right? So that's how you would have to kind of play it. Obviously, we know that the two ships, etc., in Iran, regarding Iran, but we got to keep a close eye today. Maybe there's some news that comes out, etc., and we'll have to try to keep a gauge on it. Right, but yesterday was very choppy again, you guys. You had some random candles. Check out yesterday's candle chat. Ended the stream, and make no mistake about it, you had, so we know we had the drop here that it took all day to basically get, right? We were on stream for this drop of about 175 points, but guess what? 405 candle yesterday, guys. Make no mistake about it. There's your 160 point candle right back up to the upside at 405 conveniently after the market was closed. So outside of extended hours, right? So you got to love it. We had a lot of random candles yesterday, guys. I would say be careful, trade careful today, be smart. Getting a lot of volatility kind of happening in the market. You know, these pops, drops. Need to be careful, guys, as far as some of this volatility that's been kind of happening. So I mean, look at the craziness, chat. Wow, there's a pop again. You gotta love that. There's another pop to the upside. I mean, this is just going willy-nilly here, chat. Out the bottom of the range. And it's crazy because it's cray-cray with Lil Ray Ray, guys. Right? So if you caught some of the pops, congrats. I mean, this thing is going crazy. Just kind of had a long sitting there waiting at the bottom. This account's green. We'll take that. This account's up $1,620. We'll see what else we can get. I got another account that's up over $1,600 as well from last night, guys. And we'll see what else we can get today. What a crazy kind of, this is cray cray, guys. Cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. Is Apex no longer 90% off? Well, we gave multiple heads up yesterday that Apex, you were running out of time for the sale. So right now, Apex accounts currently, yeah, they're no longer 90% off. Trump talking? Where? Where is Trump talking? Let me see. More talks on Friday. Yeah. But let me, but is he talking right now? Somebody always said, right, Chad? I mean, it's almost like almost every day somebody's saying Trump's talking. I know he did have a speech yesterday, so I'm not saying that you got anybody, that somebody's lying or anything. That's not what I'm saying, but it's like, question is he speaking right now? No, just the headlines. Yeah, I know. He's speaking about Epstein. Yeah. All right. So where are we at with the chat, with the poll, guys? 928 votes. Get your votes in. Make no mistake about it. We'll probably finalize it around 925, 926. We'll finalize the poll, guys. We got 46% so far. Feel like we're going up. 33% feel like we're going to drop. And then you got 20% feel like we're going to get chop. Well, we already had quite a bit of volatility here on these 5-minute candles. So you gotta love that. So we are ramping up here. Got a feeling it's going to be another wild day, chat. Oh, boy. But never fear, we're still here. Trying to make a little money. So we're going to see what else we can get. It's always a little frustrating when the price action chat is a little better at night. And then, right, meaning that the moves are a little clearer, and then during the day we'll be getting these random pops and drops and all that. So hopefully today we'll get some follow through in one direction. So looks like we do have we just had clearly some momentum to the upside. 5-minute chart, previous 5-minute candle, 51 point pop to the upside. You had a candle here at 905 as well, 53 point pop. And then now, right, you're in the midst of a V-shaped recovery, so you gotta love it. We've been ranging, chat. We've been kind of stuck in this range since last night, right? Hanging out above like 750 area. That 750 to obviously now we just put in highs at 900. So we got about 150 point range that we're hanging out in right now. This whole week has been super wild. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, chat. So if you're not doing too hot this week, chat, don't beat yourself up. This is not a week where, right, where it's been super clear. It's been clearer at night. It's been cleaner at night, I'll say that, right, if you've been trading the night session. But if you've been trading during the day, this has been one of those weeks, guys, where it's been a little cray with a little ray. So don't beat yourself up. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. Looks like we got to get to 1,000 likes. Can we keep the streak alive of over 1,000 likes before 9:30, guys? We're ramping up here. We got less than 5 minutes before the market open. Let's see where we're at with the likes as we ramp up here, getting ready. So we got about 4,000 people tuned into the show. We're gonna ramp up here in the next 10 minutes or so. We're at 807 likes, guys. So do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Popping and drop it open. Yeah, you got we'll give you about a minute left on the votes, chat. We got 1,300. I try to get to 1,700 votes, around 1,700 votes before I finalize the poll. So you got about a minute to get your votes in. Get them in, so we can finalize this poll, chat. And we just hit 1,000 likes, so I appreciate the support, guys. The streak remains. You gotta love it. As we ramp up here, got about 4,100. So in the next 10 minutes, it's gonna get crazy a little right way with people tuning into the show. So definitely don't take that for granted. You got less than 3 minutes. Let's see if this kind of like momentum that they kind of had in the market, you know, is that gonna die out? we lose 851 and then we're headed lower, or do we, you know, get back above 880 and head up above 900, right? If we pop 900, guys, if you pop 900 and you're looking at the daily chart, we know that 27,000 is that first level, you know, like a psychological level, right? That you would have to have in mind. So just be mindful of that, chat. If we pop 900, 27,000 level could be in play pretty quickly. So that's, you got to have both sides of the coin, right? You got to know like the scenario. So that would be like an ideal level if they're going to push. Hey, DMONEY, I just made my target for the day on these pops. Locked out. Just going to enjoy the stream, man. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, you got to love it right before the market opens, right? So does that mean we're going to have a choppy open? Or are we just going to have a push up, guys? All right, so we're going to finalize the poll here. We got 50% feel like we're going up. Wow. Crazy poll, guys. I mean, 50% feel like we're going up. Market open. 31% feel like we're going to chop. And then 19, or going down, and 19% feel like we're going to chop, guys. So that's cray-cray. You got a lot of bulls out of that 1,600 votes, right? You got quite a few bulls. I'm guessing they see this volatility to the upside and they're thinking it's going to continue, right? That's probably the thought process. All right, so less than a minute left here, chat. We're getting ready. 45 seconds left. Let's see what happens. Oh man, this is crazy. Like I said earlier, guys, you able to stay above, you know, pop 900. You're looking for 27,000 or higher. So let's see how this plays out. Got about 17 seconds before market open. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, market's open here, chat. Hanging out above the 14 EMA, 26,000, like 860 area. You want to see how this reacts here? Are they going to hold these lows and then expand higher, or is that it for the upside? We're going to find out. Take profit 901. Somebody saying they'll take profits at 901. All right, bit of a hard time here in regards to the bulls, right? So we know we had this level here that we need to get above, guys, if we're gonna expand higher. So that 901 area. Just hanging out right above the 14. Long. Yeah, I'm going to be patient here though, chat, right? We know that there's been a lot of chop action, so I'm going to be patient. I'm going to let it set up. Gotta be a little patient. Same as yesterday, guys, right? Monday I got chopped. Yesterday was a lot more I was patient and had a pretty good trade there. And gonna try to do the same today. We'll let this thing kind of set up a little bit. Right now it's pretty tame. That could change obviously, but I mean we're talking right now at the moment a 40 point range. Start losing these EMAs, that's what I'm kind of looking out for. That would be bearish, guys. Right, because we need to stay above those EMAs for the bulls to be in play. If we can't stay above the 14 and 50 EMA 5-minute chart, that's bearish. You're looking for more downside here. Sweep these lows maybe below 814, right? So you're kind of watching to see how this plays out. Got about a minute left. Current, a minute and 30 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Looking extremely weak here, chat, for a quick short, right? Possibility here. Trying a quick short here, guys. I'm short. Had a flush real quick, 15 points. All right, there's 20. There's 15. What a crazy. And right back up here. So was up about 15 points instantly, guys, and then had a snapback. So don't like that reaction. Probably gonna have to close this out, to be honest. Let's see if we get a drop here. They're probably gonna reverse it. Yep, they're gonna reverse it. So I'm gonna wait. I'll wait here, guys. Had a quick short, was up a quick 15 points, and it just basically pulled back on me. So you gotta love when that happens. I will kind of look, the candle so large, you gotta like zoom in on it. I'll probably look to re-enter here, to be honest, for a short, guys, because it's not looking too hot for longs. We're back below the 200. Let me give this a second. 5-minute ORB is about to be set as well. You gotta love when you're up a quick 15 points and then it pulls back on you, guys, right? You gotta love that. Pretty instantly too. Was up a quick 15 points and then you had a pullback. So let's see if we get, all right, ORB set, 5-minute chart. Let me map that out. Kind of typical kind of price action day here. Top of the range. You got the bottom of the range. So if you lose these lows, you're looking for more downside here, chat. That would be the thought process. So we lose 813.50, you're looking for more downside. The high of the range, 892.75. So that's your 5-minute ORB that's mapped out. So if we get back below these lows, you're looking for more downside. Look at the push right back up. Now, these lower 800s, this is where we had the pops earlier, guys. Keep that in mind. We had these random, like, big pops to the upside. So just being patient here. And like I said, yeah, this is that area, guys, right? That lower 800 where we had pops before pretty aggressively. So, and they're doing it again. It looks like, right, at the moment. All right, looking a little weak here. Need to lose 813. Hit strong. I just need to start trading at night. Well, but you know what's gonna happen as soon as you try to do that, it's gonna switch back to the daytime. But I understand your thought process. All right, you got about 45 seconds left. Current 5-minute chart, guys. 15-minute candle is bearish. Keep that in mind at the moment, right? It is bearish. So you got 5 minutes left, a little bit more than 5 minutes left on the current 15-minute chart as well. You know what's funny, guys? I'm getting like notifications. People are like, they're not they're leaving voicemails for Jerome. They're not looking at the charts. Oh man. All right, so a little bit less than 5 minutes left for the 15-minute ORB to be set. We're still inside of the 5-minute opening range at the moment, chat. Got a higher low here put in. Yeah, guys, I'm getting blowed up over here. Right, looking at my phone, I'm like, who's sending me a text? Or it is actually an alert that there's a Google Voice voicemails like for Jerome. I'm like, what is going on here? Oh man, you gotta love it, guys. 5,500 plus people tuned into the show, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We're just waiting for and there's a nice pop there on the 5-minute chart. We're just waiting for a little bit more clarification where they want to take the market. Had the first trade, basically closed it out right at break even because I was up about 15 points and didn't like the pullback. So now we got to be a little bit more patient. We'll wait. See if we get more clarification. I would say the longer they don't flush this thing down, guys, we're right. Yeah, you would want to see momentum kind of step in. And that's the problem that we've had over the last few days, that the momentum just, it doesn't really step in one direction, right? You get a lot of choppy action, or it'll swipe the ORB low and it'll push right back inside of it and kind of hang out there. So Seesaw back and forth action. All right, bulls are stepping in here pretty aggressively, guys. So it seems, right? Less than 2 minutes for the 15-minute ORB to be set here. We're going to go ahead and map that out. Actually, it's still the same, right? It hasn't moved. So we already got it mapped, guys. That's the funny part. We're still inside of this range, so not much has kind of changed so far. So it's looking like they want to curl this thing back up towards the 892 level, chat. Right? All right, there's your 15-minute range. It's going to be set. However, the candle is bearish. Keep that in mind. So we got a bearish 15-minute candle that just closed out. That's your ORB, guys. The high 26,892.75. The low 26,813. About a 79 point range. And it has been set, so. This thing is looking like it's curling up to the upside here, chat. Kind of holding the 14 EMA so far. 5-minute chart. Question is, do they have more upside, kind of potential here towards that 892 for some longs? Uh, 880. DMONEY, can you freestyle? I used to freestyle back in the day, not gonna lie. All right, gonna try a quick long here, guys. Let's see if we get a pop. Wow, there it is. There's the pop. Can they get this up to 892, guys? That's the question. We got a lot of chop in this market, so it's looking bullish on the 5-minute chart, but is it going to continue? That's the question. Up about over 5 points. Can we get a little bit more, or are they going to just chop every trade, right? That's what it's looking like here. Every trade is going to be a choppy trade. Unreal. You see the highs up here, guys, that you want, like 892 or higher. but we're not getting the follow through. Was up over 5 points, and now we're getting a pullback again, guys. Gotta love it. So it was up again. The first trade was up 15 points. Got snapped on. This trade is pulling back now, so gonna have to scrap this one as well. You gotta love it, guys. Right back down. So no follow through. So the first trade was up 15. Close it out right at about break even. This trade was looking promising for longs, and then we just got a pretty steep pullback almost instantly, guys, right? Over 43 points to the downside. So, well, the longs are not looking promising now. I can tell you that. Right back down. So if we lose these lows below 26,813, you would have to think that the flush McGush is on and popping, right? But here's a pullback. Just a nasty kind of session, guys, right? Kind of said it going into the session. I didn't have high expectations, and this is why. So couldn't get the short, couldn't get the long. So hey, if you lose these lows below 817, you would be targeting 780 or lower. So similar to I guess Monday's price action, right? No follow through, no real follow through on the move so far. Something's coming, guys. Right, you might just be better off at this point just kind of waiting for a break of these ranges, because to try to avoid the fake outs. So if we lose 815, we'll probably pick up momentum pretty quickly down. 1 hour chart does look horrible now, and you got a lot of room down here. The 50 EMA is sitting at 26,761. If they flush it. Still inside of the 15-minute ORB. So something's building up here, chat. We saw this Monday. We had a couple of choppy trades, and then we had a 60-point banging trade because price finally followed through in one direction. So if we lose these lows below 814, look out. Could be a pretty massive drop here coming, guys, to the downside. So that's how you would have to look at it, right? You flush those lows, and then you get crazy continuation possibly down. You gotta love this. How many days will we get this chop? How many days? Right back up. Chop session. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to take what you can get, guys, on a day like today, because it's kind of shaping up to be like, it feels like Monday. if you remember Monday, chat. Monday was choppy at first, and then we finally got follow through on a setup. So you got to bounce basically right off the ORB low. You got a swipe of it of 813, and you got to push right back up. Oh man. $15-minute candle, current candle, long wick, top and bottom, chat. So that's a battle going on. There's nastiness going on. It's almost 10 o'clock too, by the way, guys, right? So we're still inside, obviously, of the ORB. 15-minute candle is an indecision candle. You almost feel like there's got to be a bazooka candle coming here, chat, right? There has to be something building, you would think. And the longer that we can't kind of break down, you would be leaning towards popping maybe that 892, but all right. Pretty strong close, 5-minute chart. Previous the candle that just closed out, right? You got less than 5 minutes. You would expect one-hour candles now trying to push back up, guys. Remember, it was looking crazy. Now it's trying to push back to the upside. So some crazy chop here kind of going on. You gotta love it. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, we got crude oil inventories coming up. So I don't know if that's going to impact us at all, chat. Sometimes it doesn't, but that is coming up at 10:30. But who knows? All right, you just gotta wait for something that kind of sticks out at you at this point to want to try to join the party. Is blowing accounts left and right. Yeah, so all you can do if you know is try to be patient here, guys. No follow through, no real direction as of yet. I mean, it's kind of, this current candle tells you the story on the 15-minute chart. With that long wick, when you see a long wick top and a bottom, I mean, that's all right. Just got some news, chat. We do have live on X right now. Make no mistake about it. Let me pull it up because we're waiting here. There's not much going on with this 15-minute candle. We gotta be a little patient. So we're gonna be, it sounds like we're gonna have some we're gonna have a giveaway on X, guys. 5 10K equity accounts for Warbucks. You gotta love it. So you're able to enter this chat. Old trading is dead. Stocks are live on Warbucks. Start trading equities for as low as $36. You gotta love it. We're kicking off with giveaways. 5 traders win 10K equities evaluations. So there's a few things you have to do here to get it popping. You have to like and follow Warbucks BTC, repost it, and then tag a trading ally, guys. All right. So go ahead and enter for that. Winners are going to be dropped, it looks like, on Monday the 27th. So we're giving you some time to enter, guys. Go ahead and enter, and you got a chance to win one of the 5 free accounts. You got to love it. 10K equity accounts. Warbucks BTC. Why not? Trading the equities. So you got to follow Warbucks, guys. You got to get the followers up here. Head over to X, Warbucks BTC. Drop a follow, guys. You'll stay up to date on what's currently happening in the market. As we look for market starting to look a little bullish. On you like that close, guys? Previous 15-minute candle. So the question is there going to be continuation? I think so, guys, to the upside. That looks promising, chat. Very promising up to 892. Make no mistake about it. That looks pumpity pump, guys, for potential long. Bulls are in control here, guys. Make no mistake about it. Took a quick long there. There it is. There it is, guys. There's 883. There it is. 887. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. There's the pumpity pump. Make no mistake about it. All right, so there's your 888 pump. Just saw the kind of momentum stepping into the market, guys, and wanted to join the party. So 5-minute chart, and I do think that we get to 892 or higher, chat. There's 889. So keep in mind what I said pre-market. If we break that 892 area, guys, then you're looking towards and then obviously 900, we're looking towards 27,000. So something's cooking here to the upside, chat. Make no mistake about it. There it is. There it is, guys. There's the tap of 901. 901 for upside here. So there's that break that we wanted, chat. Finally got it to the upside. Hey, good morning. You gotta love this, chat. All right, so, all right, well, you gotta love you gotta love the momentum here. So basically saw the bullish pin bar kind of form out. 5-minute chart. You like the close of that candle above the EMAs, and you're feeling pretty good here about the momentum. Just wanted to kind of ride it back towards that 900 level. If you took the long there, guys, drop a W in the chat. You gotta love it. You got 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Can they get us back above this basically 890 level and 900, and then we head higher, right? Because to be honest, I kind of feel like this was just a kind of a hesitation to push higher, chat. Keep an eye out here for more upside. Bazooka candle. Bazooka, bazooka. 15-minute chart as well. You're kind of looking for, right, to try to see if they have that continuation. So let's see how this candle, current 5-minute candle, has about a minute 25 seconds left. Pretty nice kind of V-shaped recovery that formed. And if we get back above 900, guys, you're targeting stretch high would be obviously 27,000, right? You kind of feel like they want to pop that level, to be honest. So let's see if we got enough momentum to kind of get us up there. We're going to find out. Got a 19 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Closing bullish, guys. You like the push here. In a choppity chop market. All right, new 5-minute candles opening up here. So now you got to see how the momentum kind of steps in, right? We were able to get to 26,899.75. So pretty steep pullback. So this would be the area where you will want some kind of bounce, guys, right? 14 EMA. Like that 855 level, if we're going to bounce back up, this is where you would expect to see some kind of push right back the opposite direction. Form some kind of bottom wick and then expand higher back to the upside if the bulls are going to remain in control. Form a nice bottom wick and then get back above 880, 888 area, guys, and then push above 900. All right, there it is, guys. There's the 880. Don't say I didn't call it out, chat. That's 889, 890. Can we get a little bit more? All right. 896. Come on, guys. Come on, man. We'll take that off, guys. We'll take that off. So basically, nice little wick. You had a nice wick play there, guys, right off the EMA. Drop a W in the chat if you took the long kind of talk through that setup, guys. Form a bottom wick and then expand back above 880. And look at the push. Who held the trade, guys? Because if you held that, guess what? You just got to pop the 908. Drop a W in the chat. We're not gonna let them hold us down today, guys, with this crazy market. Make no mistake about it. Let's go. You gotta love it. Oh man, cray with Lil Ray, guys. Crazy bottom wick, current 5-minute candle. Oh man, what a day. I'm up 2,000 times 10 accounts. Biggest day all year by far. Hey, shout out to Kelly. Let's go. You gotta love it. Yeah, Jerome and NQ tried to hold us down, chat. We said no sorry, Bob, not today. D, I was on the phone with my ex-wife for 55 minutes and still made 1,500. Nice. You gotta love it. So yeah, pretty basic kind of trade there, guys. Price pushes down immediately with momentum to the downside in between the EMAs, forms a bottom wick, and then it expands higher, right? Talk through the setup. So you gotta love it. You can't say, saw a lot of W's in the chat, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little monies. Oh man. So the funny thing is though, chat, we haven't closed above the ORB yet. Come on, man. NQ, stop playing, man. Yeah, you would expect, I mean, if they can get this thing going, guys, they need to pop these highs above 900. Look out, right? Look out to the upside, chat. They just need to pop it. Pop that 900 level. Crate with Lil Ray and take off, guys, towards 27,000. There it is. There's more pop here. Oh, man, I couldn't even switch over. Couldn't even switch over. We're not worried, chat. We're not worried. If you took that long, drop another W because you got another pop there from 892 up to 913. But we have not closed above the ORB. So just kind of crate with Lil Ray, guys. This account here is up. Just kind of flipping between accounts here. This account here is up now 1,200. And $1,240 on this account. You gotta love it. Taking what I can get here. You got another account here that's actually up. I think it was around 1,500. This one's up 1,545. Just taking what I can get here, guys. Switching back and forth, riding the momentum. We're not going to let them hold us down today. No sorry, Bob. I woke up this morning, guys. I said NQ's not going to hold me back. That's a Rick Ross song, guys, from back in the day. If you're from 954 or 305, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, man. This is another account. This is an account that I took last night, guys. Trades I took last night as well, right? This account's up $1,840. You gotta love it. Still haven't had a break though of the we need to break out of this. Like, stop playing around, man. Break above 900, give us a retracement, and let us get to 27,000. They might give us a bazooka candle up to 27,000, guys. That's the crazy part. Like, it just kind of feels like it's building up to go higher. PW's in Costa Rica fishing chat this week, if you missed it. So PW's out fishing this week in Costa Rica. Don't you worry. You got DMONEY trying to make a little monies. He'll be back Monday, chat. If you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We got to keep the streak alive, guys. We had 3,000 likes on the stream yesterday. Looks like we have over 50, about 5,400 people tuned into the show, guys. We got 1,600 likes. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Thought process here, if we can stay above 900, guys, we're headed to 27,000. And it's trying, right? Like, they really, I feel like they want that 27 on the bazooka, guys. So just be cautious here. Is this finally going to be the first 5-minute candle that closes above the ORB, as well as yesterday's daily candles level 26,901, right? Yesterday's high. Oh, man. All right, there's 915. And yeah, look out towards this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. There it is. The bulls are obviously in control here, chat. That's your first candle that closed out. We're pushing here. It looks like the bulls want that 27,000 level, chat. Make no mistake about it. Cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. A lot of bullish momentum in the market right now. Finally had a close above 900 level. The next level obviously is at 27,000. I'm gonna just map it out up here just so it's there, guys. And we'll see if we had enough momentum to get up there. All right, so keep that in mind. That's the level. That's the first level, guys, that from a psychological standpoint could be headed towards. Somebody said they told me so. Who did you tell? Because who did you tell? Just secured my second payout. My second and third ever payout, $3,000 done for the day. Thanks for the sauce, DMONEY. Hey, 10C. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, but you did all the hard work. I don't hit buy or sell for you, but he said check Jerome voicemail. Oh man, what a crazy kind of. Had a few trades, guys. This is where it's critical for you to think. It's super important, chat, to make sure you kind of notate this. Where you guys saw I got chopped on the first trade. I was up 15 points, got chopped. Second trade was up a few points, got chopped. And then we started to get the momentum to the upside, guys. So your sizing is important, chat, because if you run out of juice before the move happens, you're gonna just be sitting on the sidelines and you're gonna have to watch. So it's always important, guys, to have some risk management. You can't do anything a lot of times about chop. Chop is gonna happen, chat, meaning that you don't get follow through sometimes on some of these moves. That's just how it is. That's how the market works. But be smart. And yeah, you got to be mindful of, you know, you're trying to wait for the volatility and the momentum to kind of step into the market. And if you run out of juice before it steps in, well, no mas. All right, so now the question is, can we kind of hold this momentum, or are we due now for a steep pullback? We know that we just finally broke out of this level, guys. 26,000 above 26,900. Let's see what how price reacts now. You got crude oil inventories coming up here, chat, at 10:30. Keep that in mind. Right now, we're getting a bit of a little bit of a struggle here. Need to start breaking. Check this 15-minute. 15-minute candle still looks pretty strong, guys. It just doesn't have a bottom wick though, but obviously it's still bullish at the moment. 15-minute candle, but no bottom wick. Right? So no real retracement, but could that catapult us up here to this level? We're gonna find out. Oh man. So I think like I said earlier, chat, that 27,000 could be staring that in the face today. DMONEY dropping valuable sauce. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. So you're probably frustrated if you didn't catch, you see that bottom wick, current 5-minute candle, guys? When price is in momentum to the upside, sometimes that bottom wick is enough to kind of get us up to new highs. A lot of times you don't get a deep pullback when price is in heavy momentum, which is frustrating if you didn't catch any of the longs. Obviously, I called out multiple trades. But if you didn't catch any of those longs, you're like frustrated, right? And you're like, oh, I got to wait for a pullback. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But a lot of times when price is in momentum to the upside, you might not get a deep pullback. You might get a shallow pullback. And then you get a push up here towards this level that I got mapped out, chat. Keep that in mind. On a bazooka candle, guys. And it's still pushing. We're headed up there. Make no mistake about it, chat. That's 26,970. Don't say I didn't tell you that 27,000 is the wave here. Caught a 50-point trade on that move. D, had my plan, but you were my confirmation. Nice, Bullfrog. Yeah, there's nothing better than that, chat, right? We're not a signal service, guys. Obviously, we're not, we're not a buy and sell signal service. So, but nothing makes me feel better than kind of knowing that people are making the bag. And it actually feels better as well, chat, when you've had some kind of chop action and you get chopped on a few moves. When you finally get the follow through and confirmation, it feels better, right? It feels even better. So you gotta love it. Oh man. So bit of a pullback here, back to the 960 area. I was down 575. Now I'm up 580 on those last two trades. Nice. Somebody said they told me so. Okay. Oh, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, chat. All right, so you're getting close to that crude oil inventory number kind of coming out. The question is going to be, chat, do they pop it up here to 27,000 before that number comes out? That's the question. Or do they get a decent pullback before the continuation? $10.95 on the day across 5 accounts. Signing off, D-Money. We love you. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. You gotta love it. So, yeah, I think the name of the game right now, Chad, if you didn't catch any of those longs, you got to be patient here. You got to pull back, though, right? You just got to pull back. So make no mistake about it. This could pop us up to that those highs up there, guys, 27,000. The level I got mapped out. So you gotta be a little patient and see what happens. A little bit less than 5 minutes for that news to get released. D-Money, can it pull back to fair value gap at 26,924? I mean, anything's possible, but you know, I don't use fair value gaps, but I would kind of think that that level is going to get hit sooner than later, pretty quickly here, guys. That's what it looks like, right? That they want that 27,000 level. They keep trying, guys, so I feel like they're gonna pop it up here. It's just too close, right? It's too close. So I don't know. I don't use fair value gaps, so I don't have them. I don't use those. So but I would say that your kind of initial area up here obviously is 27,000. That's what you're looking for, right? All right, there's 982, chat. Do they got more juice in the tank to get it up there to 27,000? It will return to fair value gap, but only when the market retraces. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I feel you. I feel you. 15-minute chart as well. You know, you're just kind of waiting to see how this news kind of comes out, guys, and if it has an impact at all. So I know who's antsy right now. It's the people that didn't take. They tried to fade D-Money, right? The people that faded D-Money, guys, they're antsy right now because they probably didn't take those longs when they presented themselves. And now they're in a situation where they're trying to make the money back. Oh, man. Never fear, the BDH is here. There's 985, guys. I mean, you got to think that DMONEY is pretty decent with his analysis, guys. I'm just saying. Come on, man. All right, there's 987. Your teaching has made me and many others better traders. Thank you to BH for making this possible for us smaller guys who are just trying to make it. Hey, I appreciate the tip there. You didn't have to tip, but thanks for the kind words as always, James. Oh, man. Well, you got 36 seconds left, guys, before this news comes out. Will it have impact? We're not sure, right? We're going to find out. A lot of times it does. Sometimes it doesn't. So who knows? About 18 seconds left. This is crude oil inventories, guys. All right, there it is. All right, so the high, guys, so far, 26,996.25. We got inside the box. You gotta love it. And now you're getting a bit of a pullback here. So you had a high put in right at 996.25, 26,996.25. Oh, man. Kind of funny. It's funny when how that works, chat, sometimes. What was the thought process behind the box? Yeah, that's a psychological number level, right? So the even numbers, guys, like those 26,000, 26,000, 25,000, whatever, right? Those are always going to be levels where there's profit taken, and people, if they're holding winners, they're going to hold it potentially up to that level. My life is a depression one. People help me poor my family, please help. SBI Bank. Yeah, so we can't be come on, man. Let me check your activity here, because you got the whole routing number and everything, and like you got the account number, the routing number. Yeah, this is your first time on the stream, so yeah, unfortunately, man, you can't be doing that. So oh boy. Somebody wanted to know why I didn't hold some of those trades longer, guys. Because we've had crazy whipsaw action in this market. Look at the pullback. Look at the pullback here, right? This is why in this kind of market you take profit. Here's your pullback, 40-point pullback to the downside, guys. Randomly, right? You were trying to push higher, you got a 40-point pullback. When you start seeing 50, 60, 70 point 5-minute candles, and a lot of times they're green and then all of a sudden they drop 50, 60 points, it's probably smart to take it off the table. I'm just saying. So it's kind of funny though, we got the reaction right off of that box, guys, the 27,000 level, pretty close to it, right? Reaction right back down. Could be expected because a lot of times you get profit taken. So if you're a bull and you think that the momentum is going to continue to the upside, you would anticipate at this point that price kind of pushes down for some kind of higher low and then continues to expand higher. That would be the thought process, right? If you're a bull. So the 30-minute candle that closed out, Chad, is super bullish. We know that. Crazy break above the opening range. High of 26,892. And also pretty aggressive push above yesterday's daily candle high, 26,901.75. So, yeah, I mean, it's at this point, you need to be patient. You need to look for something convincing, right? Can we get back above 996 for a more long continuation to the upside? Or do we need to build out a little lower here? Put in a higher low and then continue up. If you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. Feel like I dropped a lot of sauce here. It's 10:34. Gotta get yesterday we hit actually 3,000 likes yesterday, chat. Where are we at with likes? Let's see where we're at. We're at 1,800 likes, guys. I know we can do better than that. We got over 5,200 people tuned into the show, guys. So do DMONEY a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little money. What was the total views yesterday? Yeah, Cray with Lil Ray Ray. Looks like we had 43,000 views yesterday, guys, total between both streams. You gotta love it. So we had, I think, 46,000 total views on Monday. 46,000, and then yesterday we had 43,000, guys, combined, right, between both streams. Cray with Lil Ray Ray, chat. So we don't take it for granted. We appreciate the support, guys. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep rolling. Make no mistake about it. Somebody said, I knew that was going to happen. Somebody said retracement to the fair value gap. Oh, man. So, yeah, you're looking for like some kind of higher low setup, guys, or you want us to get back above 996 with momentum, right? To kind of join the party for more continuation up. That's how you would have to play it. So just need to be patient. DMONEY, are cheese fries acceptable? I'm not gonna lie. Robert. So I'm not a cheese fry kind of guy, if you know what I mean. So the reason why, Chad, is because a lot of times that cheese, I feel like it's not high quality cheese, right? I mean, sometimes it's like you got to have a good cheese going on. If you got some cheap cheese and it's, you know, it kind of ruins the fries, right? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I will do some truffle fries. I think truffle fries are lit, but just, you know, that cheddar cheese on the fries, I'm not. That's not my style. As we get prices starting to wake back up again here, chat. Right? You see this strong kind of push right back up after the swipe of the 944 level. This is promising if you're a bull. No, not Trump fries. Truffle fries. I'm a fan of truffle fries, not gonna lie, guys. DJ said that I'm bougie. DJ, I saw you retracted the message, but I still saw it, so you gotta love it. Oh man, you gotta love it. Oh man. Well, see what happens here, chat, on this current 5-minute candle. Let's do this, guys. Let's get the party started. We got the weather forecast. Make no mistake about it, guys, for Fort Lauderdale. If you thought I forgot, you're highly mistaken. Currently at the moment for Fort Lauderdale, chat, the weather, the temp is 74 degrees. The high today is going to be 77. Unfortunately, right now, it's cloudy, chat. Mostly cloudy is the forecast. Low overnight was 69. Now, the great news is it looks like around 12 p.m., chat, it's going to start to get sunny. And looks like we'll be off and rolling here with some sun. Kind of going into sunset around 7:47 p.m. So that's your weather forecast for Fort Lauderdale, brought to you by the BDH and DMONEY. You gotta love it. All right, bulls are back in control here, guys. You just popped the previous candle's high. That's what you wanted. So now you're looking for maybe a small wick, kind of push down for some kind of bottom wick, and then expand higher. And guess what, guys? We just got above. We just hit 27,002. So 27,002 just got hit. So now the question is going to be, does that warrant continuation or a pullback off that 27,000 level? Well, we had a decent sized pullback, so you almost right. So on the previous 5-minute candle, so need to kind of see how this plays out, but you're leaning towards. And there's a struggle, right? There's a struggle bus. So 27,000 got hit, chat. We just we pushed above it, put in a higher high, getting a bit of a pullback. You got a bullish momentum candle, previous 5-minute candle as well. But you need to see us get back above these highs, right? 27,006. Like, you don't want to be kind of fighting this thing. You want to join the momentum, not be part of the retracement. So but the level got hit. Make no mistake about it. Budget hearing with Treasury is going on right now. Gotcha. Yeah, you wanna be a little patient here and see if the bulls have enough energy to take us higher, guys. A lot of times when you swipe that even level, you get a pullback. So just be a little cautious of that. That we could be getting a little some pullback here before continuation. So you're waiting to see how price action how price action plays out. Definitely some profit taken at 27,000 for sure, chat. You know that. So that's just how it works. Got the 14 EMA sitting at 26,931. Could be a level of interest if the bears step in with aggression here to take us back lower. Betsy, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is Nasdaq that we're trading futures market. Yeah, and there's the pullback, guys, right? So a lot of times when you hit that even number, we just breached 27,000 and obviously that is clearly that's a new high, guys, right? So a lot of times you get a pullback. So yeah, that's new all-time highs. So this could be expected that we get some kind of pullback here. Now that doesn't mean that we have to flush McGush, but you need to be cautious that we just put in a new all-time high, guys. 27,006.25. That was the level that I had mapped out. You guys know that, right? 27,000 level. Kind of felt that if we got momentum going to the upside, that would be the first area where we would get like some real resistance. And now we got to be patient to see what happens, right? D-Money, I need 17 points left to pass this eval. Help, LOL. Well, I've called out multiple trades that I've taken, right? Obviously, it's not financial advice, not a signal service, but you should have picked up way more than 17 points, sir. I called out multiple trades. You gotta love when people like, you know, oh man, it's crazy. How many points is normally a stop? Yeah, it depends on the setup, right? Typically within 20 points. I don't like to give it more than max 20 points, guys. You very rarely see me give it more than 20. 21 EMA, VWAP, and ORB users. Your analysis is invaluable. Made 4,000 of my fundeds. 1 month of work with just your commentary. Ignore the haters. Hey, Average Gaming, I appreciate the tip. I appreciate it, man. D, I need childcare for next Tuesday. You busy and can I borrow a shirt? Who's this? Nicholas is trying to get childcare, guys, for next Tuesday. I don't know what's going on next Tuesday, but apparently Nicholas has some childcare needs, guys. And he's not going to get it from D-Money because I got my hands full with a 2-year-old that's definitely in the terrible 2 phase, so I can't help you there. But hey, if anybody in the chat wants to give Nicholas some childcare assistance, you can drop your info in the chat for him to reach out to you, because it won't be D-Money. Oh man, you gotta love it. Perry and Guest, D-Money, green with your guidance. Much love for you. Not big brotherly type of love, but brotherly love. LOL. I'm glad you clarified that, right? Because you know, when I initially read the beginning of your post there, I was getting a little worried, but I appreciate the kind words. We haven't heard from Big Brawley, guys, in a few days, so gave him a few timeouts. What was that, Ginger? Oh, I thought you said something about Big Brawley. So, yeah, we haven't heard from Big Brawley, chat, so we don't know where he's at, but hey. He misses him, though I do not. Oh, man. DM up $900 times 5 accounts. Let's go. You gotta love it. $4,500. So right now, you can clearly see, chat, that we're just kind of stuck in this range right now at the moment, right? Hanging out below that 27,000 area that we have mapped out. So name of the game right now is patience. Do the bulls have enough momentum to take us higher? Or are we gonna have some difficulties here and retrace back to the downside? That's the question, chat. So if we do lose kind of like some steam here, 14 EMA would be the first level that I would be looking at, 26,935. Who watch speaking of momentum, guys, who watch the Laker game last night, chat? Who caught any of the Laker game? Anybody watch the Laker game last night? The Lakers got it done last night, chat. They're actually up 2-0 in the series over the Rockets, 101-94. You gotta love it. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. That's without Luka and that's without Reeves last night, chat. Marcus Smart showed up to party last night. And word on the block is that Austin Reeves may be back for game 3. So sounds like Luka's a little bit further off. Am I gonna dunk like LeBron? Hey, we're gonna find out, chat. The only thing I require from PW is to have a paramedic on site, just in case something gets a little weird, if you know what I mean, chat, right? We don't want to blow an Achilles or something and there's no medic on site. PW will just be trying to get the footage, but he won't be worried about me like from a medical and health standpoint. So I told PW that we got to have a medic on site, somebody that's trained and to handle emergencies, guys. We can't, DMONEY can't go out like that when you got all these people that's gonna be watching. So. Easier to play when Luka's not on the floor? Yeah, but I mean, LeBron's gonna need help. And if he's gonna need help, chat. So that's the thing, right? So last night, he had 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Marcus Smart, guys, came alive last night, 25 points. He had 5 3-pointers, 7 assists, so you got to love that. So I'm loving it, chat, right now, not going to lie. So they were up 2-0, make no mistake about it. So tonight you got Orlando and Detroit. The Magic actually stole game 1, guys. That's cray-cray. So Pistons are actually ranked number 1, so they stole that game. So you got game number 2 tonight. And it looks like you got Phoenix and OKC at 9:30 as well. So you gotta love it. Getting some selling pressure here, guys. Not surprised. right? Keep an eye out here for 26,940 area. That's the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So you notice how we're getting these bearish reactions, guys. We had that, we had basically that tap of right above 27,000, then you're getting a pullback here. Not surprised, to be honest. Pretty clean rejection. You had a consolidation and then you had a rejection down here. So now you're kind of waiting, if you're a bull, to kind of see how this plays out. 15-minute chart right now is not looking great at all, guys. Right. So you had the breach above 27,006. You had a pullback here. Current candle having a bit of a hard time. Bulls need to see something convincing. You need to start seeing previous candles highs get broken with momentum, or else we could be headed back towards 26,900. LeBron gets it done against Houston, but we'll need Luka and Austin going into round 2. Yeah, I agree on that. I agree. He's going to need some help. I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? So people got to step up. It's always frustrating when, like, you're watching them guys and, like, you know, he's passing the ball to somebody wide open for a 3 and they just keep bricking it off the it's like, oh man, like, come on, man. You getting paid millions of dollars, you can't hit a wide open 3. It's like crazy. Kind of build out some support here. A little interesting here, chat. You got a support that's kind of being built out off the 14 EMA. So $26,946 it looks like at the moment. Trying to build out some support. Kind of reacting off of this previous level that had a bounce the last time we were down here. So you're keeping an eye on that, because a lot of times when you look to the left on the 5-minute chart and you see that close to the EMA, guys, that's like an area where price kind of gives you a bullish reaction. So you're just watching to see how price reacts here. What about gold? Yeah, I don't trade gold, so I'm not sure what gold is doing. To be honest, I don't look at gold, chat. So I have no idea what gold's doing. All right, so if you're a bull, you don't want us to lose this 14, guys. 26,944, right? Because that could signal more kind of crazy downside to kind of step into the market. And right now, it's been a slow grind, like, to the downside. It has, right? Slowly grinding. Let me grab a water, guys. Give me 1 second. We've seen this before, chat, right? You get a solid move, and then price kind of gets stuck in a range. So the thought process, you wait for a break of the range, either direction. So this is the range. We're barcoding right now, chat. Sideways action. About a 60-point range, roughly. Power hour later, DMONEY. Yeah, I'm trading power hour today. Yeah, 2 o'clock, 2 to 4. Same schedule today as well, chat. Right, so I'll be rocking out here until 12:30. Make no mistake about it. And then I'll come back at 2 o'clock for power hour, 2 to 4. All right, so it's looking heavy here, chat. Looking a little heavy, so if we were able to get enough momentum to kind of get below 940. You're looking at 26,900 as a potential level that could get hit. And this has been kind of like the norm, chat, right? We've had where you'll get the solid move and then we're gonna range for a little bit, just to piss off the people that missed the move to the upside probably earlier. Got some FOMO kicking in. Creating the hourly wick down. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the hourly chart, there's room though, right? Like for more of a bottom wick to be kind of put in, you would think. So if we get back above like 976, you're probably more you feel a little bit better about longs, right? The current candle's high on the 1 hour chart. if we're able to get back above there. But right now we're just ranging, guys. So time to be patient, be smart. Let this kind of pick up some momentum again, right? Corn Dog Tim told everybody to hold. Oh, man. Let's do this, guys, as we kind of wait for a break in either direction of this box, right? Either flush below 943 or push above 27 like 10. Let's get the chat rolling, guys. Where are you trading from? We haven't done this in a while, so we're going to get the party started. It's always cool to kind of interact with the chat. So drop where you're trading from, guys. Dominica, let's go. Minnesota, Puerto Rico, Sweden, Phoenix, Dubai, Hungary, California, Quebec, H-Town in the house, UK, Vegas, London, Ireland, Maine, DMONEY's Kitchen. No, you're not. So, oh man, you gotta love it. Philippines, DR in the house. What up? What up? What up? Area 51. Oh man, gotta love it. We got. Somebody said Ventura. Is that Aventura? South Korea. As price just kind of pushes right back up in this range, guys. Literally nothing going on right now. Right home about. So, Pensacola, Iran, Miami Beach, McDonald's, Chicago, Utah, Netherlands, Ohio, Jamaica. You gotta love Jamaica, guys. Why not? Russia, Spain, Brazil. I gotta hit up Brazil, chat. I think that has to be a destination spot for DMONEY as well. Nothing like that, right? South Cali, okay. All right, all right. New Orleans, all right. I've been there. Got some good food, good culture. South Africa, let's go. Montana. I would love to visit South Africa as well, guys. I heard there's a lot of attractive chicks in South Africa, guys. Cape Town, etc. So, you know. Pennsylvania. You would never come back from Brazil. The women are too crazy. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you saying I'm not going to make it? Meaning that the chicks might get cray-cray and not let me leave? That's not good. Turkey, Morocco. DMONEY's closet. No, you're not. You're not there. Bangkok. Okay. Let's go. Why not? Vegas. Yeah, I've been to Vegas. Been to Vegas. India. DMONEY found a Brazilian stud. No, I did not. Oh, man. Look at the push right back up, guys. Off the bottom of the range that we're stuck in right now. You gotta love it. Current 5-minute candle. Nepal, my mom's attic, North Florida. Okay. Dallas. Yeah, I got family in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area. Make no mistake about it. Got 2 minutes left on the current candle, guys. This is a new 1 hour candle that opened up. It does have a nice bottom wick that has formed, guys. Looking like they're trying to push here. So that is a nice bottom wick on the current 1 hour candle. And you love to see that, guys, right? Kind of go down, form some kind of bottom wick, and then expand higher. Give me 1 second here, chat. Yeah, so you gotta love the daycare, guys. The daycare last night had a message. Definitely gonna hear about that today from the baby mama guys. Had a message, and they were like, hey, it's Earth Day. It's like 7 o'clock at night. And they're like, hey, it's Earth Day. Make sure tomorrow, make sure your kid wears green. Well, guess what? Green was not on the agenda for today, chat. So you gotta love the last minute shenanigans from the daycare. Is a push the same as a push bagush? Oh man, yeah, the current 1 hour chart looks pretty good here, guys. Right, that bottom wick, you just want to see some continuation here, right? Can we pop above 985? That's the question. Lost my eval in a pre-market, missed out on that nice pump today. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. I hate to say that, right? So you're looking at this like reaction, chat, in your 15-minute chart, right? That nice bottom wick. That's bullish, guys. That bottom wick on the current 15-minute candle. So, you know, the question is, do they have enough momentum to kind of push us higher, get above 991, and look out for back above 27,000, right? If that's the case. So just kind of watching to see how this plays. Yeah, I've been there before. I've done it multiple times. I've taken trades pre-market, and then you know, because you see something that looks promising, and then all of a sudden it gets choppy, you get chopped up, and then you're watching the move happen super clean during the US session, right? Trust me, I've been there. I've done it. Pop 985, you're targeting 27 or higher, chat. This trend wants us to enter long on Asia low. Asia low, so I mean, you're talking 700. So I mean, we'll see. The ES is at resistance. You got to watch the ES. Please, please, please. How do you get out of the phase of revenge trading? Realizing that you're blowing accounts more than likely. I mean, that's you got to want to change, right? Nobody's gonna help you get out of that. You got to want to change. That's something that that's like you got to battle yourself, so to speak, right? You got to want to get out of that by probably getting frustrated with taking losses and this is your 15-minute chart right now, guys, like a doji. There's a saying in trading, right, that nobody's coming to save you. So the reality is, you know, the mental aspect of it, or something that maybe you're repeating that you shouldn't be doing, you gotta get sick of it and basically break out of that mode. That's just what it is. So needless to say here, chat, the longer we kind of hang out in this box, we know a bazooka candle's coming, right? Best way is to walk away for 20 minutes. Yeah, it could be. This is that time of day where people get chopped. This is that time of day, chat, because they don't want to be patient and wait for another setup. So don't be that person. But rest assured, a bazooka's coming. Oh man, the chat's crazy, man. Somebody said they missed Big Brawley and Jerome. D-Money, would you say that 14 EMA got rejected? I mean, it got rejected for the upside, but now you're just consolidating, right? You see these higher lows. So, like I would say for bulls, you want to see us basically get back here above 986. If we can't get back above 986, then we could kind of grind lower to the downside. Right, you would expect us to be able to pop these previous candles highs if we're gonna head higher. So we can't do that in the short term, then but see, we're getting tighter here, chat. We're getting even tighter right now. Look at these last few candles, right? We're gonna map that out so you guys can understand like what's going on, right? We're in a smaller range right now. It's getting tighter, chat. We're in a 24-point range right now, so something's coming. All right, there's 26,978. Don't tell me we're gonna range until lunchtime, guys. Feels like that's what's been happening, right? But we'll see. Somebody said oil is pumping right now. Yeah, well, that's not good news for NQ. If that's the case. All right, there's a break to the upside here, chat. So let's see how this plays out. Got about 25 points up to that previous candle's high from this level. Keep in mind though, no close outside of the box. Right, but we're trying to break out above this little consolidation range that we've been stuck in. So you would expect, you know, they're gonna continue here. You're headed up to that for highs here, chat. Up at to the left here. Could happen pretty quick. As a breakout with momentum, right? So I'm gonna try along here, chat. I'm gonna keep my stop tight. My stop is basically gonna be back inside of the box. So if we get back below 980, I'm gonna close this out, guys. And I'm trying to anticipate we're gonna get back up to 27,000, right? That would be the thought process. Entry was 987. There's 5 points. See if they got enough to kind of push this thing higher, right? If it gets back to like 980, that means it's chop and I don't want to be part of it, so I'll scrap the trade, right? So back to 980, I'm out of it. Until then, I'll let it ride. We'll see what happens. All right. You're looking for these highs to the left here, guys, to get taken. All right, there's over 10 points, chat. There's over 10 points. Can you get a little bit more, maybe up to 15? I would say lock in what you can here. That's over 10 points. And you maybe you'll get a little more. Wanted that like high to be taken, guys, to be honest. Previous candle high up there. We're getting close. Come on. All right, there's 15 plus points, guys. Oh, there it is. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, chat. Drop a W in the chat if you took the long. Had the new high break. Let's go. Come on, man. You had about 20 points on the trade there on the pop to the upside, guys. Saw the candle breakout, took the trade. Drop a W in chat if you took the call out there. You gotta love it. If you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We out here trying to make a little money. Just saw price kind of building up momentum on the 5-minute chart. Got some higher lows, respecting the 14 EMA. Wanted to ride the momentum, testing this high up here. And we popped above that high. So you got to love it. Oh, man. So that's multiple trades, guys, I've called out here. And we had a bit of a consolidation. So the reason why you felt pretty confident about the long upside potential is because we were stuck in a very small range that I had mapped out. About a 22-point range, right? So once we were able to kind of bust out of that, you would expect that we would at least try to challenge those previous highs, and we got that follow through. So there it is. You got to love it. And we're tapping that range again. You got to love NQ, chat. Oh, man. Did I profit? Yeah, it actually hit my take profit. It kicked me out of the trade, right? My take profit was like 26,000, like 8. Something like that. It kicked me out. Yep. It closed the trade out for me. TP was hit. No, you can't say it, but I'm in one map. You're saying one mic. I guess you're saying one micro. You're in one micro. I'm wondering when to TP. Could you just give me your thoughts? What I'll tell you on that, yeah, this is out of signal service. You know that already, but we need some momentum to get us above this 27,000 level, because this is an all-time high. Keep in mind, right? We just hit all-time highs. So a new all-time high. So if you go back through history and you kind of look at the days where we print an all-time high, yeah, there's some days that we run and we continue pushing hard, but there's also some days that we have a bit of a pullback and kind of hesitate hanging out around that all-time high. So just be thoughtful of that, right? I'm not sure where your TP is. That's the other thing that has to be in the back of your mind here, chat, is that we are at all-time highs, right? So just kind of be mindful of that some of these trades, like you know, is it a good idea to kind of hold them looking for a crazy 50, 60, 70, 80 point move? I'm not sure right now, because we know that we've just put in a new all-time high. So just be mindful of that, chat. The 1 hour chart is having a battle right now. Long wick, top and the bottom. That's telling you that there is some indecision going on. There's a battle between the bulls and the bears. 30-minute chart. This current candle is looking like an engulfing candle, right? It was looking pretty bullish, but you're having a bit of a pullback. So just be mindful. So, but am I superly bearish? Obviously not, because I just took a long. Right? I just took a long, but it's just, you know, I would say, you know, you just had a consolidation range that kind of, you know, that I basically kind of bought here on the breakout, expecting more upside. But it's not good right now that we just tap right back inside of that range, if that makes any sense. You want to see this thing kind of take off with momentum here, guys, to the upside. And there's plenty of time left in the day. Make no mistake about it. It's only 11:30, so. D-Money, when you take the breakout at the top, are you afraid to not be taken out by a retest? Not in this case, because I literally said if it gets back to 980, I was going to be out of the trade. My entry was 987. So keep that in mind, right? My entry was 987, 26,987. I was literally giving it 7 points. So I wasn't concerned, because if it pulled back on me, then I would just basically chop, and I was fine with taking a 7-point losing trade. Right, I had no issues with that at all. So, and that's gonna happen sometimes, right? I mean, that's just the reality, but you got to be okay with that happening. But like now, you want to see the momentum step in here, chat. Get us above these highs up here and then take off crazy to the upside. Now, you like this retracement, chat, and you like the immediate push right back up. You just want to see these previous highs get taken, right? Above 27,008 level. Take that out, and then you're headed up to... you would have to target the next level, maybe up to 27,100. Could be another target, right? If we can get back. We need to break these levels, though. We need to break these highs. Take out 27,008, and then you're on your way up to 27,100 or higher. I blew a funded account. Every time I seem to get funded, the market goes to crap. Yeah, guts, ambition. So you know what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what it is that you have to be able to kind of decipher when the market's not. So we know right now the market's been irrational, right? A lot of chop in the market. So is that the best time to start your funded accounts? That's up for debate, right? The price action in the afternoon, the price action at night and overnight has been somewhat cleaner than it has been during the day. So just kind of keep that in mind, that that's been the case, right? So just be mindful of that, and you might have to kind of assess it that way and be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I trade it at night, or maybe I'll wait for price action to kind of make sense during the day to start my fundeds, right? It's a personal choice. You got to make that decision. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you that just be aware that the market has been choppy, obviously, throughout the day. You've seen that if you've been rocking out on the stream. So do I think it's a double top? We're gonna find out here. I mean, it could be almost like a messy, like triple top almost, right? See how you got like the level here, that's what I'm saying. I think for bulls to kind of pick up momentum, guys, you need to bust above 27,008 with momentum, right? Because this is at the current moment, the highs up here is a level of resistance. So it needs to get broken. But these highs have not been taken out yet. So right. So if you kind of map it out on the chart, these highs need to get broken before more upside kind of picks up in the market. Clearly, that's just what it is. I hate to do this to you, chat, but I had my Red Bull and I had some water, so I gotta pee. So I'll be back in a second. Oh man, yeah. Let's read the comments here, chat, because I'm not gonna lie. I heard Ginger giggling when I was in the bathroom. So don't play with your little Ray. One Forgotten Son. One Forgotten Son. We're gonna give you a timeout, sir, for insinuating that DMONEY's playing with little Ray. So we're gonna give you a 1 minute timeout, sir, for the violation. OGS 7138. DMONEY's dropping the deuce. No, I did not, sir. I had to pee, but we're gonna give you a 10-second timeout for insinuating that DMONEY had to drop a brownie in the toilet. So there you go. Those are the first 2 timeouts of the day, guys. Oh, man. You gotta love it. Yep. Around 11. Yeah. This is that time, chat. We know that. We got all the data to back it up. We know that this is the time, chat. That 11:30 time frame. This is when people start to feel a little free. We've had quite a few good trades. People are looking at their P&L and they want to start telling DMONEY that he's doing XYZ. Well, guess what? No siree, Bob. You might get a little time out. 3210 Komodo, shake it more than 20 times, playing with it. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna give you a timeout, sir, for being very descriptive there of what you do when you go to the bathroom. So we don't need to know that, sir. So we're gonna give you a 10-second timeout for the very descriptive way that you go to the restroom, sir. Oh man. You gotta love it. Well, nothing's happened in that time. Oh man. Big Brawley was in there shaking it. Norton Trades, you are very, sir, sir, you are being very descriptive there, sir. And Big Brawley is not here. He's not allowed at the BDH. So, but we're gonna give you a timeout for being very rude to DMONEY. So you got a 1 minute timeout there. Oh man. Well, guys, not much to write home about right now. Need to be patient here. Something's building up here, chat. Possibly a bazooka candle. Get back above these highs, 27,008. Could be some pretty good momentum kind of stepping into the market to the upside. So just time to be patient. Let this thing kind of play out. 1 hour candle is bullish, chat. Nice bottom wick. 4 hour chart is crazy bullish as well. So there is a lot of bullish momentum in the market. Make no mistake about it. You just needed to kind of pick up steam here. Somebody said, look at oil. Question is it bazooka time, chat? So don't say I didn't give you the move. All right, you get above these highs, look out to the upside, guys. Break above this box. I actually need to lower that a little bit to here. Don't be rude to the man. Yeah. No, guys, I'm not, clearly I'm having fun with the chat, so. Shout out to PW, guys. If you guys saw his posts earlier this morning, he's been killing the TPT accounts, Pro Plus accounts. Looks like he made over $6,000 on his accounts. It says went to sleep in my take profit pro plus accounts. Woke up $6,000 in profit. I love you. Oh man, you gotta love it. Kind of rejection, having a rejection right off that level. Somebody said a bazooka. Yeah, it looks like it's starting. It's yeah. I mean, they are getting a bit of a reaction here, chat, to the downside. 5-minute chart. They cannot hold that 27.5 level. They can't hold it at the moment. The bulls I'm referring to, chat. So look out here. Gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Do they have enough momentum to kind of flush us lower? Or are they gonna yoke us right back up? Bears are looking pretty aggressive here, chat. So you get back below 26,960, you're targeting these lows. Let me kind of map that out so you guys know the thought process. This will be an area of interest if we start to kind of lose. That would be the first area, chat, like this 940 area. If we break down from here, and then obviously if we lose that, back to the 50 EMA, 26,917. So let's see how this plays out. I mean, that was a pretty convincing bearish candle. I mean, off the top of the range, right? Bearish engulfing candle as well. But that does not mean that we have to immediately drop from here. So, wouldn't it be extended to the bottom? Yeah. But keep in mind though, so the top here is just basically the kind of showing the rejection, right? It's like a rejection zone up here. That's what the top of the range of this kind of like box is. It's not necessarily a consolidation box. That's just showing the rejection that we need to break above in order for the bulls to reclaim control, right? So that's just kind of showing that we need to get back above 27,008. But if you wanna map out the whole range, guys, I mean, you can easily do that, right? You could just take off the bottom box and then just drag this thing down, because this is what we've been dealing with here since basically 1030. This is the total range, right? So if you kind of map out the total range, this is the total range, right? Need to get above. So above the gray box, you're looking for momentum to the upside, guys. Below it, you're looking for momentum to the downside. So simple as that. About a 70-point range, chat, we're stuck in right now. So there it is. I mean, that's mapped out for you. Funny thing is, you guys remember lunchtime yesterday? We were in the range, guys. Remember? We were in the range going into lunchtime yesterday, 12:30. You gotta love it. We've had a few trades. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just had a long that was 20 points, guys, right? So it's not like we didn't catch anything in this range. It's just a matter of you looking for your setup. Bulls are stepping right back in here. Pretty aggressively. And EMA's getting a good bounce off the EMAs. Yeah, it is so far. So pretty decent, right? Basically a little bit after 10 o'clock. So you're going on 2 hours in this range, guys. A bazooka candle's coming to a chart near you pretty soon. That's what it seems like. Yesterday at 420, we had a pop to the top of the box. Yeah, I know. It's funny how that works, right? That's just how. But if you could be frustrated, guys, if you came to the chart. Let's say you came to the chart today at like 10:30. You're frustrated right now. If you're not playing this range because you want continuation, right? So you missed this whole pop. You probably go back and you're like, oh, let me look at the ORB and all that, right? You're frustrated right now with what's going on. But if you caught some of these moves to the upside, I just called out a long that I took for 20 points and all that. I mean, you don't feel like you're missing out on anything, guys, to be honest. Now your job is to be patient and wait for a break either direction. Do you have orders sitting? You could, right? So, yeah, all right. So that's actually a good question, chat. So I get that a lot. People are like, oh, like, do you have orders? So, all right, if you're bullish, chat, the way that you trade these breakout ranges is the same way you trade breakout candles when you're looking for a price to be in momentum, right? So if you're anticipating a break above 27,008, then yeah, you could have an order above it and you're trying to ride the momentum up, right? Your stop loss needs to be back obviously below 26,008, right? Back inside the box basically on the break. Same thing to the downside, right? You could have a limit order kind of setting down there below this 940 area, 939, so to activate you, then your stop would be back inside the box. So that it's a couple ways to do it. A lot of times, because what happens is, chat, that's why I try to, we're not a signal service, and we're obviously, right, we're not here to say, oh, buy, sell. That's not what we do, chat. So, but if you listen to the commentary, you'll clearly hear me say things like, hey, keep an eye out for this level. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I know, chat, that if we break, in this case, to the upside above 27,008, price could move very quickly rapidly up, right, to the upside. So if you're trying to do a market order, a lot of times your fill is going to be horrible, and you're kind of chasing it, right? So just be mindful of that, chat. And that's why I think sometimes there's confusion, because people are like, oh, like, you know, you're already up on the trade. I'm already up, but I've been calling out the level for an hour, right? I've been calling out the same level for an hour. So if you didn't listen to the level, I mean, that's on you, right? You got to take ownership for that. And there's some people in the chat that know exactly what I'm talking about, because guess what? I see a lot of W's when these breaks of these levels happen, chat. So. Julius, no, you sell at the top of the box and you buy at the bottom. You do that when the momentum is bearish, right? You're talking about a basic range. But if the market on a higher time frame is bullish, like it is right now, right? The 1 hour chart is bullish. The 4 hour chart is crazy bullish. Look at this 4 hour candle, right? This is super bullish. So make no mistake about it that you could get a pretty rapid pop here to the upside. You gotta be mindful that right now we are currently in a small range for NQ, right? We're stuck in a 68-point range. That's not normal kind of price range action, right? We're moving sideways. So make no mistake about it. Something's coming. Something's building up. So, and that can be a flush to the upside or downside. That could be a push to the upside or a flush to the downside, right? I'm a momentum trader. But I'm just simply telling you that the higher time frame right now is bullish, right? The daily candle is obviously bullish. So just be mindful of that, right? Just be mindful. But yeah, if the higher time frame is literally going nowhere, and we're consolidating like crazy on a higher time frame as well, or the higher time frame is maybe giving you doji candles and no solid closure, you know, green or red, then I would kind of see your point. But if the market on the higher time frame is bullish, you know, the higher time frame is always going to win. That's just how it works. Why do you need to see the chart name? We're trading NQ. like what are you like? Why do you need to see the chart name? We're trading NQ. Like that's all I'm trading is NQ. There's nothing else for you to see. Like I'm trading NQ. That's all I trade. So maybe you're new to the channel, but I trade NQ only. So there's no need for you to see the chart name. You can actually see the right. So I mean, am I missing something, guys? 20%, yeah. Well, you right. 20%, yeah, that's the 20%. They'll learn, chat. They'll learn. Not worried. Eric, that's great teaching. Yeah, I'm just being you know, and that person, I'm not trying to be rude and like, you know, disregard your comment, right? Yeah, when you're in a range market, you do buy the bottom of the range and you sell the top of the range, right? I talk about that all the time. You hear me say that on the stream. But that's when the market is not giving you directional bias on the higher time frame, right? So if the market's giving me directional bias on the higher time frame, I gotta go with that directional bias. Meaning that if we break out of this level, could get a bazooka, right? And it might take a while, chat. Some people don't trade the ranges, right? They look at this right now and they turn their computer off. They close their app out on their phone and they're gonna come back maybe in power hour or 2 o'clock this afternoon because they see that we're kind of moving sideways. So that's just what it is. Trading with DMONEY and PW has paid for my house and my Cullens, so they know their stuff, guys. Please listen. Hey, Bearded Warrior. Hey, shout out to you, man. If you got the Rolls Royce over there, you gotta love it. Congrats to you. But Julius, is it? Yeah, I don't want to or Juju. Julius, yeah, Julius, right? Yeah. Like I said, man, you could trade it right now on the 5-minute chart. I mean, it's right, buy the bottom, sell the top. That's what's happening, right? But if you're looking for the big moves, more than likely it's gonna be on the break of this range. That's all. If you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. We're just kind of hanging out here, kind of vibing out, waiting for this thing to play out. Made a lot of money, so no need to rush here, right, into something that doesn't make sense. If you guys missed it, because we're still rocking out here, guys. We got over 4,000 people still tuning into the show, so you gotta love it. If you guys missed it, we do have so the directions on the Ask Jerome, guys, because we had quite a few people that called the phone number yesterday, and a lot of them did not leave. We got some voicemails, but a lot of them did not leave voicemails. So the instruction right now, guys, you're gonna call the number and you're gonna leave a voicemail, chat. We're gonna the marketing team is gonna go through we'll go through those voicemails and those questions left on the voicemail, and we'll try to pick the funniest ones, etc., and answer those live on stream, right? So phone number is 865-234-2255. Make no mistake about it. So we can't do live stream right now with that, chat, because you guys are already crazy with these comments. I go to the restroom and I come back and I got some crazy comments in the chat. So we'll see how that goes as far as maybe doing some live streaming on that. But at the moment, we're gonna start with voicemails, guys. Leave a voicemail. You can ask Jerome your questions that you want to ask, and then we'll pick the best ones and try to answer them on stream. You gotta love it. That's 865-234-2255. Make no mistake about it. I was just concerned about Lil Ray Ray. Somebody said drop in coming. Yeah, it could. It could, right? But you know, the higher time frame is going to show that as well. So that's why you still can't go wrong with the higher time frame, right? Because you'll start seeing it kind of mirror on the higher time frame. I mean, you do have a double top right now, 30-minute chart, which is not great for the bulls. Shout out to Bearded Warrior Traders, $20 tip. Lunch on me, DMONEY. Hey, I appreciate the tip there. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. You gotta love it. Norton trades, I'm out of here. See you, fam. Yeah, there's not much to do right now, Norton, right? So maybe, who knows? I mean, yesterday we literally consolidated going into lunchtime, and then I think you got a break around probably 1 o'clock or something yesterday, or 12:40 or something. Got some sideways action. Oh man. Right back up on the next 5-minute candle. So I am going to be holding, chat, some my Nvidia. I got some Nvidia longs going on my Warbucks account here, trying to see if we'll get some kind of bullish momentum that kind of steps in, since the higher time frames obviously on NQ are looking bullish right now. So we'll let this roll throughout the day, kind of see what happens. So Warbucks, talk of the day, guys. You're able to trade equities now. Obviously, we're giving away 5 accounts. You saw the posts on X earlier. Showed that earlier as well on the stream. Make no mistake about it. Apple, Nvidia. You're able to trade equities now. That's the talk of the town. We're going to let it ride. And we'll see how this plays out throughout the day today. And notice how we're right back up, guys. Right towards that top of the range. Gotta love it. Getting tighter. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. Let's keep the likes going. Looks like we're at about 2,300 likes. Can we get to 2,500 likes plus, chat? We still got almost 4,000 people rocking out with us. I don't take it for granted, guys. I appreciate the support as we navigate, as I try to navigate these markets. So if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the stream, well, what took you so long to get here? We rock out Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. No later than 9 a.m. trying to make a little monies. You got PW in Costa Rica this week. He'll be back next week, chat. Make no mistake about it. And I'll probably, you know, once he's back, I'll try to beat him down in ping pong. Probably Monday, guys. Maybe he'll be a little jet lagged, right? Maybe I'll have an advantage. Maybe PW will still be jet lagged, chat, and I'll have an advantage to beat him down in ping pong. Why not? Got to work on my serve, chat. I got to get some speed on my serve. I feel like if I can get a decent amount of speed on my serve, chat, then I think he's not going to be prepared for that. So I got to work on my speed of my serve, right? Add some speed to it. Give him some good cookies. We got to get with Ginger on that. Ginger's the one that supplied the cookies, chat. Ginger had the cookies on tap, so cray with Lil Ray Ray. How them jump souls looking? Yeah, I'm getting ready for that as well, guys. Make no mistake about it. D-Money's gonna be, you're gonna see it on social media, chat, when this you know, I might do a little preview once we get a little closer to the. So keep in mind, chat, we are doing, you know, obviously D-Money's gonna attempt to dunk, and then you got basically PW said a 3-on-3 pickup game where he's gonna be able to pick 2 people, it sounds like, to be on his team, and I'm gonna be able to pick 2 people to be on my team, and we're gonna have a good old-fashioned 3-on-3, chat. So I don't think PW's ready for. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think PW's ready for what's about to happen when we play that 3-on-3. So, but we're gonna find out. Oh man, we'll make sure there's video footage, chat. He's not gonna be able to delete it, so we'll make sure we got multiple people recording the game. So there's no foo-foo on the scorekeeping, if you know what I mean. We saw your ping-pong skills. Is that so? So you're saying you don't have confidence in DMONEY? Oh man. These 5-minute wicks above 995 are cray with low rate. Yeah, I know. He's just kind of hanging out there. Zero confidence. Hey, but there's 2 other teammates. Chat. Come on, man. There's 2 other teammates. Like what do you mean? Guys, I played basketball. I was on my 8th grade. I was on the team in middle school, chat. I was on my middle school team. Make no mistake about it. I was second string, guys. I wasn't a starter, but I was on my middle school team, chat. Tried out in high school. Didn't make the cut, I think, freshman year. I think I made the second cut sophomore year, guys. So DMONEY is not too shabby on the court. But we'll see what PW brings. Want to see PW versus DMONEY playing live? Yeah, hey. You're gonna get it because I'm sure there's gonna be some video footage, chat. Make no mistake about it. DMONEY is definitely not a Forrest Gump when it comes to ping pong. PW is gonna show up with 2 NBA players. He might try to hire somebody, or he'll hire like 2 previous NFL players or something, guys, where you can't even guard them because they're like 350 pounds. But hey, either way, chat, we're gonna have some fun. I'm looking forward to it. You never know what you're gonna get at the BDH. One day is ping pong, the next day is basketball. You gotta love it. You know what's gonna happen, chat. Let's do this. Let's drop a poll. Let's see what the percentages are filling here, chat. Because this happens a lot, I feel like, right? All right, so the poll I'm gonna drop here, guys. Let's see how you guys are feeling. Does price break the box while I'm on lunch? Let's do a poll here, chat, because it seems like that's been the wave, right? That tends to happen. It's like, I don't know why, but it's like, I feel like there's a high percentage chance that it's gonna break this box when I go to lunch, guys. Cray with Lil Ray. Right now we got about 200 votes in, and looks like 88% of the chat feel like it's gonna break out when I go to lunch. Oh man, that's happened multiple times. I'm very aware, chat. What's for lunch? I'm not sure yet. I had canes yesterday. It was actually pretty good. Not gonna get that today, guys. Picked up my daughter. I had my daughter last night, and she had some Chick-fil-A nuggets and some fries and some mac and cheese. So not gonna do Chick-fil-A or canes today. That's for sure. I'll tell you that. What are the lunch recommendations, chat? We got to keep it going, right? What's the recommendations for lunch? Somebody said Olive Garden. I know they got it. We're going to give you a timeout for trying to recommend Olive Garden to DMONEY. We know that DMONEY doesn't rock out with Olive Garden, so you got a 10-second timeout for trying to get DMONEY sick. Taco Bell? Yeah, nah, I'm good on Taco Bell. Wingstop? Haven't had Wingstop in a while. Carrabba's? Yeah, Carrabba's. So Carrabba's was decent. I don't know what happened, chat. Like over the last year or two with Carrabba's. But I used to be a fan of Carrabba's, not gonna lie. If I had to survive and eat, guys, I would, between Olive Garden and Carrabba's, obviously I would pick Carrabba's though, for sure. DMONEY, how are those Seinfeld / Kramer jump shoes treating you? They're going pretty well, don't you worry. My calves are pretty tight right now, guys, because I've been using them, so I'm getting ready for the dunk contest. Make no mistake about it. I've been using the time that PW's been out to kind of go hard in the paint, so I'm getting ready. Look at Denny. Look at Denny. What is Carrabba's? Sir, what is Carrabba's? The nerve of this guy. So chat, Denny's on the marketing team, and Denny's been eating chicken and broccoli and rice the last couple days. He's been on a 2-day diet, guys, because he's trying to get a 12-pack. DMONEY has a 6-pack already intact, guys. Make no mistake about it. I guess Denny got a little jealous, so he said that he's gonna get a 12-pack. So he's eating broccoli, rice, and chicken for the next 6 months, and he's never heard of Carrabba's, guys. So the next time he's in South Florida, we'll have to drive by there and kind of show it to him. We'll wave at it and we'll go to Louis Bossi on Las Olas. Oh man. What is Carrabba's? Yeah, it's actually. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah. He doesn't know. Yeah. Carrabba's is an Italian spot that basically, in my opinion, kind of crushed the competition in regards to Olive Garden when Carrabba's kind of came on the scene, right? So it's been around for a while. If you're wondering why there's no trades and you're tuning in now, we're stuck in a range barcode action here, chat. Right? You're kind of waiting for a break either direction. Try to join the momentum. Right, so Spencer, DMONEY, how do you like your steak? I'm a medium guy. Gotta go medium. I don't do rare, but I do medium. Bataco, is it Bateco or Domanio Deerfield Beach? Google it. So is that an Italian spot? Let me write that down. I'm all for the recommendations. Let me pull that up. Oh, that's a Brazilian spot. Okay. Yeah, that's a Brazilian spot. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie. 4.6, 1,100 reviews, got a 4.6 rating. If it breaks, if it hits the top of the box, we will buy, and if it hits the bottom, we will sell. So if you're looking for a breakout, right, you're looking for momentum to kind of step in, like you're looking for longs, right? If you're a breakout trader, you would be looking for a break above these highs, right, for longs, 27,008. And if you're looking for shorts, you want to break below 26,940 with momentum, right? Right now, not much to write home about, chat. So Chris, when is the mentorship, D-Money? Yeah, the mentorship, we haven't ironed out a date yet, chat. Some dates yet. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna scan through, scroll through some applicants. We're in the process of doing that now. So once that's finalized, we will figure out a date. Some dates for that to happen. So gotta love it. So yeah, I'm excited for that though, right? So that's gonna be cool, chat. We do have the mentorship that's gonna happen. Got a lot of people that were reaching out for this, right? Kind of saying like, hey, D-Money, how do I apply? Well, DMoneyMentor.com, that's the website. You're able to get on there and actually fill out the application, guys. There's an application to this. Make no mistake about it. So we can't just let somebody get in here willy-nilly. So you got to fill out the information. There's some questions on here. Obviously, your trading experience, etc. It's about 4 pages. Not a lot of questions though, right? Your strategy, etc. And all that, guys. And then we will go from there. So we're getting some inquiries, obviously. Make sure you guys kind of read the the rules. And we're gonna have some fun. Looking forward to that. So as soon as we get the dates, we will announce that, guys. Make no mistake about it. Randy Baker, does this fellow do any trades? Yeah, I've called out. How many trades did I call out today, guys? How many trades did I call out today? I know I had the first, I think 2 trades were choppy trades. But I've called out multiple winning trades. So how many winning trades did I call out? I had 1 trade. I think the first trade of the day, I think I was up 15 points and got chopped. The second trade, closed it out. Didn't get followed through, and then the rest were winning trades. So caught out multiple trades. Yeah, 4. Yep. So D-Money has caught out more trades than the law allows in the last 24 hours. Yeah, it's great with Lil Ray Ray. So yeah, maybe it's your first time rocking out with us. Welcome to the BDH party. So we rock out Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Right now, the last trade I called out that I took was actually 20 points, kind of playing the range. Breakout above 987, right? Entry was 987, rode it up to the highs for the TP, right? Towards the top of this range that we're currently in. So other than that, we just been kind of chopping back, right? We're stuck in this range here. So you're waiting for a break either direction. That's the play right now. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for rocking out with us. Hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notification, and the alert button. You get a notification when we're live. I'll be back today at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna rock out 2 to 4. Trying to make some more monies. And tomorrow, obviously, the schedule, I'll be back at 9 a.m. So you gotta love it. Tim, D-Money don't leave. Yeah, I gotta get lunch, man. I gotta get lunch, man. Like, I'm just being honest. 5.5 hours, guys, of streaming is plenty, right? To be honest, that's a lot. PW said it himself. That's a lot of streaming. So, I'll be back though at 2 o'clock. Please go eat because the market not moving. I know, right? Because as soon as I go, it's gonna move. Oh man, that's the other thing, chat. It's like you're watching paint dry right now, so there's not much to write home about. Where are you based in? Yeah, we're in South Florida. T-Buddy literally shaking. Yeah, I'm so malnourished, guys. I gotta get my energy back. Right? I gotta get some nutrients, some protein. Oh man. Weather report before you go. Yeah, I did the weather report already. It was after 10 o'clock. I did the weather report today. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. Let's see where we're at with likes. Did we get to 2,500 plus likes? That's the question. Got to keep the streak alive. Yeah, we got to 2,500 likes, guys. I appreciate the support. The streak remains intact. Please answer LOL. I won't mention the name, but do you have a brother, D-Money? Yeah, I got a brother. Is it Miss? Oh, Miss Style Customs. So we're gonna close that poll out, guys. 86% feel like it's gonna go up. It's gonna break out the box or above or below the box while I'm on lunch. So you gotta love it. The chart moved 47 points. I know. That's what we trust me, I'm well aware. I am well aware that we've been ranging here. It's actually getting a little tighter. You can map this a little tighter, chat. At the moment, right? You can map this tighter. This is that current range from the last since 1120. So it's even tighter now. So just be mindful that, yep, 46, 47 points. That's the range, guys. It's even tighter now. So just be mindful of that. Something's coming at some point. When is it going to happen? Who knows? D-Money go to lunch is gonna rip, boys. Yeah, probably. You know that's what's gonna. I mean, it's a high probability because it's kind of it's getting tighter and all that. Somebody said, how tight is it? Hey, we're talking about the charts here, so we got to keep it PG around here. Tiffany, can you go ahead and go so we can see? Tiffany, you kicking me off the stream? It's always crazy, chat. I just got kicked off the stream. Oh, man. Tesla earnings. D, you playing Tesla earnings? No. But all right, guys, I'm gonna call it here. I'll be back. At 2 o'clock, guys. Do me a solid on the way out. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Looking like you're getting pretty close to the bottom of the box. So I'll be back 2 o'clock. Stay safe, guys. Be smart. Look for the breakout of the range. Until then, guys, I'm gone.